Hello, second graders, and welcome back. We are doing lesson 7 in chapter 15, 15.7. We are on page 767, and our learning target is to draw lines to show halves, thirds, and fourths of a shape. So, on this, just to show you, this is not what we're working on the inside the chapter, but I do want to show you that there can be equal shares on certain things, and we can divide it into different equal shares. So, I have this shape. Can this, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexagon be made out of this shape here? Let's see. I take one and I put it there. And then I get another one and I put it here. I can make equal shares. And how many do I need for each of these? I need 2 equal shares. All right, so I'll leave that off to the side. Now I have this. This is a rhombus. It's all of the sides are the same size. And let's see if this will fit in here. Let's see. I put that. No, that won't work. Wait. I see. I'll put that right up there. And this one, let's see. I see. If I put that one right there, I have one more. Let's see. Oh, I like it. It goes right there. It makes the same shape as this, as the piece underneath. Are they equal shares? Each of these is the same. Yes, equal shares. And there are 3. All right. Now I'm going to move this over here. See if we can keep it together. Now I have this. We have a square. And let's see if our square, if we can put that in to cover this up. I have that. Oh, well, that doesn't look very, no, I don't, I can't, no, if I put that here and I get another one, I can, well, no, I don't see how I can put this on and keep it inside the So I can't do it. I cannot make this shape with these shapes. This set of squares, I cannot do it. So I can't have any equal shares. 0 equal squares, because I cannot make this hexagon using only squares. All right, so let's turn to the next page and we'll get started here. The book wants us to draw lines to show equal shares and then complete the sentences. If I'm drawing for halves, I want a line right down the middle. Each share is a half of the whole. The whole is 1, 2 halves, right? You can copy down on these. To draw for thirds, in this, I have one down like that. Each share is a third, 3 pieces. The whole is 3 thirds, 1 third, 2 thirds, 3 thirds. That makes the whole thing. And then for a fourth, I'm going to come down and across. Each share is a fourth, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there are 4 fourths to make the whole shape. All right, so let's draw lines to show equal shares on this square. Here we go. I'm going to go straight down from the middle to the middle, and from the middle to the middle across. I think I might be a little off, but we'll just say that they're right in the middle. Each share is a, what are we doing? Is a fourth, right? This is one share, this is another, this is another, and this is another. Each share is a fourth of the whole, and the whole thing is 4/4. All right, now halves. When we're making halves, remember, we are doing two sections, one and then two. Each share is a half of the whole. The whole thing, if I said, oh, I want both pieces, I want the whole thing, how many halves would you have to give me? 2 halves. Okay? 1/2, 2 halves. 1/4, 4/4. The plural is different on these. All right, here we go. Draw lines to show equal shares. Complete the sentences. We're looking for thirds. To go for thirds, I can do this. I'll say there and there. I have 2 lines. That makes 1, 2, 3. Each share is a third of the whole. The whole, if I wanted the whole square, I would have 1, 2, 3 thirds. Excellent. All right, draw lines to show equal shares. Which word describes the parts? So if I have 4 equal parts, well, let's do that. I'll do this and then across like this. Each of those parts is equal. If I have 4 equal parts, they're not halves, they're not thirds, they are fourths. If I have 3 equal parts, I'll do one here and another one here. I don't have halves. Remember, halves are 2, thirds are 3, and fourths are 4. How many sections do I have? 1, 2, 3. So I have thirds. Let's do this. 2 equal parts. I can do any number of ways. Let's see. I want to go from this side, this corner to this corner. This makes 1 square, but there are 2 sections, 2 equal parts. And to do equal parts in 2, well, then I know I have halves. And 3 equal parts. This is a little tricky to draw, but we'll put a dot right there in the middle. And I'm going to go straight up. And when I go on my thirds, it's like I'm making an upside down V. I do 1 over here and 1 over here. And if any of your families are lucky enough, you might recognize that as looking like a Mercedes symbol. All right, so I have 3 equal parts, and they want to know, is that halves, thirds, or fourths? 1, 2, 3 means thirds. Okay. On this, it says, draw lines to show thirds, and then color 3 thirds. To do thirds, I need 3 equal sections. And I can look, I could measure. I'm going to just say, let's see, I'll draw. There's 1 there, and there's 1 there. There's 1, 2, 3 equal shares. And to color this in, I want to color in 3 thirds. So I'm not going to color in just 1/3. I'm not going to color in just 2 thirds. I'm going to color in 3 thirds. And if I color in the 3 thirds, that means that I have colored in the whole shape. All right. Let me turn the page. Oops. And it says, you have two towels that are about the same size, or that says they are the same size. Half of one towel is green, and a fourth of the other towel is yellow. So we have to draw half of one. So let's see, half of this towel, right? If I'm talking about halves, it's two equal shares, and a fourth of the other towel is yellow. So I'm going to do two equal shares and cut those equal shares in half. So half of the towel is green. So I'll get out my green. And there, half of one of my towels is green. And a fourth means 1/4 of the other towel is yellow. So I will get out my yellow and I will color that in. And it says, which share is larger, the green share or the yellow share? And then it wants us to explain. So I can just look at this and say the green share is larger, and it would take two yellow shares to make one green share. Excellent. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep going. It says you have two rugs that are the same size. A fourth of one rug is red. A third of the other rug is blue. Is the red share or the blue share smaller? Well, let's see what we can do. All right, two rugs, they're both circles. A fourth of one rug is red. So I cut this into 4 equal shares, and I'm going to color in that a fourth is red. A third of the other rug is blue. And a third, remember, 3 separate sections. Remember, we can do the V, the upside down V, and the straight line up. So I have 1, 2, 3 sections that are the same. And a third of the other rug is blue. So let's see. Here's my blue. There we go. So I have I have a quarter and a third, a fourth and a third. And it says, is the red share or the blue share smaller? And that tells me, this picture tells me the red share is smaller. The red share is smaller because less of the rug is shaded. Less is shaded. All right, ladies and gentlemen, do the next 2 pages on your own. I think you'll do a good job. By the way, just an interesting, silly little thing. This is 1/4, and this is 1/3, right? We've been talking about these in our daily math. I just wanted to point this out. 4 sections, one of them is colored in. You're doing great. I want you to keep up the good work. Have a great day.